All right, let's take a look at number 2. We have x squared plus 10x minus 56, and then that's equal to 0. So what we're trying to do is use completing the square here to solve for x. So the first step here is to add the constant on both sides. So we're going to add the 56. So we're going to be left with an equation where x squared plus 10x is equal to 56. The second step is to find a number to add to both sides to make the left side a perfect square. So I'm just going to call this step find a number. And to find that number, we take the coefficient of x, which is 10. We divide that by 2, and we square it. So 10 over 2 is 5, 5 squared is 25. So the number that we're going to add is 25. So third step is add. So we're going to add that number now. So we're left with x squared plus 10x plus 25 is equal to, now here you got to be careful because we got to add it to both sides, right? Because this equation doesn't care that we're using a trick to add it to a certain number. We're still adding a certain number to the left, so we have to add it to the right as well. So the left side is just x squared plus 10x plus 25, and the right side is 56 plus 25, which is 81, I believe. That's yeah, 81. Okay, so now the fourth step is to write in terms of a perfect square. So write perfect square. Now here we just have to notice what perfect square the left side is. And in this case, it's going to be x plus 5 squared. And again, the way we get that is we look at this number, which is 25. We think of a number that multiplied by itself is 25. And that number is 5 or negative 5. But in this case, it's 5 because we also have to see that number has to add up to this. Negative 5 minus 5 will be negative 10. But we're looking for positive 10. So this number has to be positive. So x plus 5 squared is equal to 81. So now it's a pretty direct problem where we can directly solve for x now. We just take the square root of both sides. We get x plus 5 is equal to plus or minus 9, square root of 81. And then x is equal to plus or minus 9 minus 5. We subtract 5 on both sides. Notice this is 2 answers right here. And we are done. So any